Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial.
President Donald Trump began his second term by signing over 200 executive actions, including 78 reversals of Biden-era policies. Key moves included withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement, reinstating the Remain in Mexico immigration policy, and halting diversity, equity, and inclusion programs across federal agencies. Trump also pardoned approximately 1,500 individuals connected to the January 6th Capitol attack. Other actions included declaring a national energy emergency, ending federal recognition of gender identity beyond biological sex, and withdrawing the U.S. from the World Health Organization. Many of these policies are expected to face legal challenges. Officials noted that additional measures, particularly regarding immigration and the economy, are forthcoming. A heartbreaking news. In Alabama, Coweta County Battalion Fire Chief James Bart Cawthon, 54, was fatally shot after stopping to help a driver who had hit a deer. The incident occurred near Stroud on Sunday evening. Authorities found Cawthon and two others with gunshot wounds. Cawthon was pronounced dead on the scene, while the other two victims were airlifted to trauma centers. Investigators reported that local resident William Randall Franklin opened fire on Cawthon and the driver involved in the crash. An arrest warrant for murder has been issued for Franklin, who remains hospitalized. Cawthon had served over 24 years with Coweta County Fire Rescue. The investigation is ongoing, and police urge anyone with information to come forward. In other updates, Acting DHS Secretary Benjamin Huffman ordered all Department of Homeland Security employees to return to in-office work following an executive order by President Donald Trump on his first day back in office. Huffman acknowledged that while telework can be useful, it is often misused. He highlighted that in 2024, remote work accounted for 28.9% of hours at FEMA, 24.4% at the U.S. Coast Guard, and 39.7% at the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. Calling these figures unacceptable, Huffman mandated that all employees work on site to the fullest extent possible. Within 30 days, DHS components must report any remaining remote workers, citing reasons such as legal or physical limitations. Conflicting policies were rescinded. In another update, Prime Minister Keir Starmer urged for systemic reform following the stabbing deaths of 3 young girls at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in Southport last July. Axel Rudakubana, 18, pleaded guilty to the attack, which also injured 8 children, their instructor, and a passerby. Despite prior referrals to the government's PREVENT program and contact with multiple agencies, warnings about Rudakubana's behavior were missed. The incident, initially misreported as involving an asylum seeker, sparked anti-immigrant violence. Starmer announced a public inquiry into the failures and highlighted the evolving nature of terrorism, suggesting legal updates to address violent actions by isolated individuals. Authorities face criticism for not labeling the case terrorism, despite evidence of extremist materials. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale!